Enjoyed some beautiful mild conditions this week, but we've got some changes, some details in the forecast that people need to pay attention to.
Yeah, big concerns arriving for today, Kelly, in the area of fire danger across our region, and that's because we have the threat of thunderstorms really ramping up later today into this evening for our higher elevations. Now, it's going to be mild heat persisting into this weekend, and then the heat does ramp back up next week. Thunderstorms very much possible, especially in our mountain zones over the next couple of afternoons and evenings, and that does drive high fire danger back to our region through the end of this week, and it looks like that could persist in some mountain zones well into this weekend as well. Here's the view outside this morning over the Shasta Dam. You're seeing clear skies above right now, and just a gorgeous live look there. Looks like the camera's efforting here a little bit with the stream, but nonetheless, you get the picture. Clear skies right now. Red flag warning going into effect as early as 11 a.m. for some of these zones in Trinity, Siskiyou, and Modoc counties. That'll hold off until 1 p.m. this afternoon. What's driving this high fire danger and the red flag warning is that threat of thunderstorm activity returning that could spark fires and also locally gusty winds around thunderstorms. We already have an additional fire weather watch issued for those same zones, as well as additional areas to the south and west for your Friday. So again, this threat of thunderstorms, a big concern for fire danger, and that's why you're seeing the red flag warnings and fire weather watches issued. Temperatures low to mid 60s in the valley, 50s to mid 60s in the foothills, and 40s to mid 50s in our mountain zones right now. So very similar to how we started out yesterday morning. Winds are mostly calm, but out of the east to around 5 miles an hour currently in Red Bluff. Winds will pick up to around 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts this afternoon, a little stronger later tonight. And then it's similar winds to a little bit stronger for tomorrow. And those winds do become even stronger than what we're seeing in the valley in areas closest to the Oregon and Nevada borders, and that does also elevate fire danger. Some thin clouds brushing through overnight. You can barely even see them on the hyper-local look at the satellite and radar, but those are already clearing out this morning. High pressure to our north that's pretty weak. An additional ridge to the west have left us with those mostly clear skies, but we have low pressure along the coast as well as to our north and northeast that are tapping into enough moisture to potentially drive some unstable conditions later today into tonight, and that pattern is going to persist over the next few days. So out the door this morning, sunny skies, more sunshine at noon. Mid-afternoon, that threat of thunderstorm starts to really pick back up, especially in Lassen, Modoc, and Siskiyou County zones. A slight chance for Plumas County as well. But again, Modoc, Siskiyou, Trinity, and Lassen counties, the biggest concern. We'll see more clouds spilling through early tomorrow and then more thunderstorm activity in the afternoon and evening, and it does look very active over the next couple of days. There's a slight chance for a little activity spilling into the valley this evening as well. Thunderstorm chances persisting in our higher elevations late in the day into the evenings this weekend. Temperatures 80s to lower 90s for the northern mountains today. We'll end up in the 70s to mid 80s for the most part in the Sierra and southern Cascades. Foothills in the 70s to mid 80s. And if you're in the valley, it's lower 90s for the northern end of the valley. Mid 80s to low 90s in the mid-valley for today. So similar temperatures today to yesterday, and those temperatures stay pretty similar through Saturday, although they may dip a little bit tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. Back up to the low to mid 90s in the valley Sunday, mid to upper 90s Monday through Wednesday of next week. So those temperatures are climbing back up to around average. But the good news there is that we cut off that chance for active weather, and that does leave us with fire danger decreasing early next week.
Okay, thanks for the heads up, Court.